Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Someone sent me this video. I got this one on, it's CBC News, Barbados, and it's on Instagram, but someone sent me the video. I think they took it from their TV when it was being played, and the dad needs $250,000 to help his sick daughter. His name is Amaya Yearwood, and the little girl is Amya Destiny Holmes Yearwood, and she was diagnosed with a rare disease at birth, and she wasn't given much hope. The doctors gave her like 3 months to 3 years initially, but she is 7 years old now, and they're hoping that she can get out to the South American country, Colombia, and because they have a track record, they say, of doing that kind of surgery.
Might not have made it to at least 3 years old, but she's defying the odds and she's fighting on because she says she wants to live and she wants to be a nurse or a doctor that she can help people.
The family has approached the QEH in the past for assistance.
I would like her to get at least a little GoFundMe going on, something that would help bring in some funds that we...
So is he going to get back to social media to let them know if a GoFundMe has been started? And usually these organizations and these funds are done in America, and it's not supposed to be for Barbados, but if he has someone in America that can do it on his behalf, yeah, you can get away with a whole lot of stuff, and then you can ship the money to or send the money to Barbados. But the GoFundMe, where is the money going to go? In an account in a bank in Barbados under his name, or is it going to be going to the hospital? Is it going to name the hospital? See, there's certain things that are really important. There's certain things that are very important, because you want to know that if you're donating money, it's going to the effort that is being asked for it to go to. You want to know that it's going exactly where it should go. This is the one from CBC.
7-year-old Amaya Holmes Yearwood to get a liver transplant.
This is the better one.
But her father, Ryan Yearwood, who is struggling to make ends meet, cannot finance the estimated $250.
See what she just said? That he's struggling to make ends meet. I didn't say it. She said it, that the father is struggling to make ends meet. Again, bringing kids into the world under the umbrella of poverty.
$1,000 procedure in Colombia. With Amaya sitting on his lap, struggling to hold back his tears, Mr. Yearwood says it's difficult watching the health of his child who is battling end-stage liver disease deteriorate. He says he is hopeful Amaya, who has spent most of her life thus far being sick, gets help.
Right now, her last time she went into the hospital for blood in her stools, and she got some blood transfusion, 2 blood transfusion done, esophageal scope, where the scope went through her throat, where they could go down and see what's going on in there. And they were saying, well, there's bleeding, slight bleeding, so they tried to ban, but they could only do so much. And they find that her stomach area is really bloated, and it's getting harder and painful, a little more painful for her at times when she has to move around and stuff.
The father of 5 says his daughter, who often tells him that she just wants to get better to play, attend school on a regular basis, and do what other children do, was diagnosed with the health condition at 11 weeks old. He says doctors have informed him that they can only treat Amaya's symptoms as best as they possibly can until she receives the transplant.
The doctors have said that she would have, might not have made it to at least 3 years old, but she's defying the odds and she's fighting on because she says she wants to live and she wants to be a nurse or a doctor that she can help people.
The family has approached the QEH in the past for assistance.
I would like her to get at least a little GoFundMe going on, something that would help bring in some funds that we could get our passports and stuff in order so that she could get a chance, even if we could go there in Colombia.
Amaya lost her mother, Cherianne Holmes, to a severe asthma attack last December, as well as her 9-month-old sister earlier that year. Anesta Henry.
You see? Okay, so she was born ill, and she lost her 9-month-old sister, who was probably born ill also. So it's poverty turning over into poverty, turning over into poverty. Yeah, forgive me. I can't help it. But people put themselves in situation. He has 5 kids, barely making ends meet. He has 5 kids. Now he's reaching out because he doesn't have the wherewithal to take care of a sick child. You never know. Here she's wearing a chain. Here he's wearing even a thicker chain. Where do I go with this? Where do we go with this? Okay, I don't know where to go with this. But anyhow, there are a lot of young people. I think I should say this because this is something that I spoke to someone last night. She called me and she said there are a lot of young people in Barbados dying. And is there a way that organs are being harvested? If someone dies, can like, if she needs a transplant, are there things that you can take from young people who are dying that can help people like Amaya? It's just a question, are parents being told, hey, well, your child has died, but his heart is still good. These organs here are still good. Could we take them out and keep them just in case someone needs that particular body part, that organ? Is that something that is happening? Is it being talked about within the medical community in Barbados? Organ donor kind of things. It can happen because a whole lot of young people are dying. Okay, so yeah, I do hope that it turns out well for Amaya Destiny Holmes Yearwood. You could only hope the best and wish the best for young children when they come in. It's unfortunate that the family is having a hard time. The mother is deceased and another sister, 9 months old, deceased, and she is ill. She's gravely ill, very, very ill. And the father is having problems making ends meet because you never know. That's why you have to have funds. You never know, if your child is going to come out a healthy, bouncing baby. That's what you wish, that the child is healthy. You never know when something else can happen. But yeah, it only goes to show that it's a risk having children when you're broke, okay? When you're poor. It's very risky. So now this GoFundMe, we need to know more about the GoFundMe. If he found a person to start it in the United States, good old USA, that you come to and you ask for help when things go south. You can't forget about the United States. A lot of money from the US going to Barbados, it props you up. So we need to know more about that GoFundMe and whose name, if the money, because you guys don't give money to nobody. You already know that. I'm not saying anything that is insulting now. Right? I'm not saying anything that you're going to get sensitive about. You're going to get all in your emotions and in your feelings. You don't give. You don't really give. Okay, you don't give. Not really. You don't give. You're not a giving. You're takers. And we want to know more about the GoFundMe, the name that the money will be given out to. If there is money, it's not going to be $250,000. I can't see it, but maybe you'll get pissed off because I'm saying I can't see, and you'll give. Hey, it could work for the benefit of Amaya, So yeah. Let's see if that money is going to go where it should go, to the hospital or to the fund with that hospital name, because yeah, you don't want it going anywhere else. You don't want, people using it for other things. You know human nature. I know human nature. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Let us know about the GoFundMe. Put up the link. Yeah, put up the link.
I've made it to at least 3.
Yeah, put that link up, so we are advised, we can look at it and see how it's being peddled, and how the money would be dispersed, when and if there is enough money for her to go to Colombia to get her operation. We need to know, people need to know, because it has to be on the up and up. Not that she's not ill, but the money part needs to go to help her, not to help anyone get a bigger chain or anything like that, just to help her with whatever's going on, and find out more about donor recipients, and people signing donor paperwork when they come to the hospital. You know that it ain't gonna work out too well. See, our doctors say, well, hey, can we harvest your organs? Organ donor is what I really want to say. Organ donor. Yeah, find out more about that happening in Barbados, and ask Parliament or whoever it is, the medical association. That's something that you can work on for instances like hers, because again, a lot of young people are leaving the island, and you can see if those organs could be put to use. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.